Hi everyone, welcome to my journaling class. Today I'm going to teach you why I love journaling so much because it is a tool that helps me feel so good and calm and grateful. A little bit about me. My name is Lexie and this is my brother Jackson. He has autism and a chromosome duplication called 7q. We are 3 years apart. I'm his older sister and I love being his older sister. There's so many things that I love about having a brother with a disability, but there's also a lot of times where it was challenging and our home was a really angry, scary place. There were things that happened where I just didn't always feel safe. I had really big emotions, and I didn't know that that was okay. Everyone experiences big emotions, and this is something that I really wish I knew when I was a little girl. That fear and anger and happiness and sadness, those are all emotions that are totally okay and normal, and it's okay for us to talk about them, especially when it's because of something that our sibling with a disability has done, or it's kind of cause and effect. They did something and now we're feeling upset. Not only are big emotions okay to feel, but our emotions can range all the way through the scale throughout the day. I think what makes us really powerful and awesome is when we can identify which of these feelings we're feeling and when. Journaling about your big emotions can make you feel understood and safe. And sharing in your journal, writing all those little feelings down, it's like talking to your friend without any interruptions, or talking to your parents without any distractions. So I want to try journaling with you guys. This is one of my favorite journaling exercises. If you have one of the sibling journals, open to this page, and if you don't, just open a blank piece of paper and write down each of these emotions that are kind of tugging at your heartstring today. Let your guard down for a second and know that these big feelings and emotions are totally normal and okay. Pause this video and set a few seconds aside to do this exercise. Thank you so much for trying that out and trying something new. Is there anyone who would like to share with the group? Some things that you could share are, is there anything that caused those feelings today? Maybe something that happened before this meeting, or something that happened yesterday or a few weeks ago that are causing some of these feelings. Another thing you might want to share are, did any of these feelings surprise you that you either wrote down or circled? Maybe you didn't really realize you were feeling them until you became aware of them through this journal practice. And does anyone want to raise their hand? Do you see yourself doing this exercise again? Is this something that made you feel a little bit better, a little bit lighter, and that you could do at home? I wanted to give you some ideas of how you can journal at home based on a trigger. So a trigger is an emotion that you feel when something happens. One emotional trigger that might be a good reminder for you to journal is when you're feeling angry. Maybe your brother or sister or your parents did something that you're not really happy with. This would be an awesome time to journal, to get all of those feelings and all of those thoughts onto a page so that you don't say something that hurts someone. That way, you're able to see all of those feelings and really get clear on how you want to communicate going forward. The second emotion I love to journal about is feeling gratitude or feeling really happy or grateful. That little warm, fuzzy feeling, when you journal about it, it expands. Being aware of those happy, grateful moments in our lives is really powerful. It helps me stay aware of the good, happy things in my life. The third reason when I love to journal is when I'm feeling really alone. Maybe something happens that makes me mad or sad, and I just don't feel like I have anyone to talk to. Maybe I don't want to say something that will hurt someone's feelings, but I really just feel like I need to get these emotions out. This is when I turn to my journal because I can write anything down and I can either throw it away, cross it out if I don't want anyone to see it, or I can write all the reasons I'm feeling sad and talk to someone about it later. If you want to talk to someone about the feelings that you're having, whether it's feelings right now or feelings in your journal, here are some ways that you can start the conversation with either your parents, a teacher, or even your Sibshop facilitators. The first one is just setting up a time. Hey, can we have alone time later to talk about my feelings? The second one is if you have things that you wrote down that you really want to share about. Hi, can I share with you what I wrote in my journal today? Asking your parent or your teacher to kind of go over those feelings with you. And if you're having a hard time, like you don't feel like you're being heard, you can say, I feel, and say the emotion, when, say the event, and then tell them what you need. Remember that anytime you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, your journal will always be there for you. You can go to a quiet, safe place and write everything down. Thank you guys so much for coming to my class. I'm so excited to journal with you next time.